back to Samson's Academy. I am Pranay Samson, and today, my dear students, we are going to see an interesting topic, a small summary of the topic called as motion. This is from the 9th standard textbook, chapter number 8. Now, my dear students, what is motion? Any object whose position changes with respect to time is called as motion. For example, if I take a look at this pen, which is right now in my right hand, and if you all start counting for 5 seconds, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, has the pen moved? No, because the pen is still in my hand. The position of the pen did not change. But now, let's do it again. Start. Count with me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Has the pen moved? Yes. As I was counting, or as we were counting, the pen's position changed from my right hand to my left hand. My dear students, when an object moves with respect to time in a constant speed, where the time is fixed, the time interval is fixed, that is called as uniform motion. Best example of uniform motion, you can take a look at an example in your escalator. When you go to malls, you have those escalators. Or the perfect example, right now you all might be sitting in a room. That room might have a ceiling fan. Now if you switch on the fan at any speed you like, let's say you switch on the fan and keep it at the speed of 3, and you count for 5 seconds. After 5 seconds, the speed will still be on 3. After 10 minutes, the speed will still be on 3. That means as the time is increasing, the speed of the fan is constant. This is called as uniform motion. So what is non-uniform motion? Imagine you're cycling, you're late to school, right? You have just hurriedly you have eaten your breakfast, you sat on your cycle and you have pedaled, you've gone a little further and you have stopped because there is traffic jam or some commotion. Your speed that you had decreased. The time is still going, does not stop for anybody. As you have gone a little further, you have seen an open road, you have increased your speed. As you reach the gate of your school, you have seen many students have gathered there. Again, speed decreased. The speed is not constant. Therefore, the motion is not uniform. Now, my dear students, when you talk about motion, we remember Sir Isaac Newton. Sir Isaac Newton had proposed 3 rules for motion, also known as laws of motion or equation of motion. The first law is V is equal to U plus AT. The second law is S is equal to UT plus half AT square. The third law is V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Now, my dear students, many of my children ask me, Ki sir, we are well aware of the formula, but we don't know when to use which formula. कौन से numerical में कौन सा formula आता है? ये confusing हो जाता है. And to avoid this concept or this confusion, I will be telling you a trick. So my dear students, what we are going to do is, whenever you have numerical, if you just focus on these 3 laws, you will see that there are 5 variables or 5 letters that are repeating. The first letter is U. Now U stands for initial velocity. The second one we call as V. V stands for final velocity. The third is called as S. अब जब आप point A to point B जा रहे हो, remember the pen moved from point A to point B, or while you were cycling from your house to your school, that distance is called as S. The fourth one is acceleration. that is A, and yes, of course, the last one T, that is time. Now, my dear children, in any question, any numerical, you will never be asked all five or not all five will be given. What I mean is कि आप लोगों को ये 5 में से 3 चीजें दिए जाएंगी, एक चीज पूछा जाएगा और एक चीज के बारे में बताया ही नहीं गया है या उसको पूछा ही नहीं गया है. What do I mean by this? Let's take a small example. We are taking a small question from your exercise. That is, let's take a look. Page number 110. From an in-text questions, we are taking a word problem. Question number 2. As I am reading the question, my dear children, for your comfortability, the question is displayed here. So please, while I am reading, I want you to also read the question. If you have a textbook with you, that's perfect. We'll read it from the textbook. The question says, a trolley, while going down on an inclined plane, has an acceleration of 2 centimeters per second square. What will be its velocity after 3 seconds after start? So my dear students, let's try to understand. This is the ground, this is the inclined slope, and आपकी ट्रॉली यहाँ पे है. Now, as this trolley is coming down, ठीक है, ट्रॉली नीचे आ रहा है. So step number 1, क्या करोगे? You will write given. Write down your 5 letters, that is V, U, S, A, D. Now it does not matter any order, चलता है, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. अब आप क्या करोगे? Let's read the question. It says, a trolley while going down on an inclined plane has acceleration. मतलब acceleration के बारे में बोला गया है, तो acceleration is A. Their acceleration is 2 centimeters per second or 2 centimeters per second square. What will be the velocity after 3 seconds? मतलब टाइम दिया है 3 seconds. And it says after it starts. अब तुमको भी पता है जब कोई चीज स्टार्ट होती है उस स्टार्टिंग पोजीशन को इनिशियल वेलोसिटी कहते हैं. And the initial velocity is given as 0. I have two things. I have V and I have S. अगर आप क्वेश्चन ध्यान से पढ़ोगे तो क्वेश्चन ये कह रहा है what will be its velocity. मतलब क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग V. 4-5 में से 3 चीजें दी है, एक चीज पूछा है, इसके बारे में कुछ नहीं है, so we will not take. But this is very important. Why? We have learned those 3 formulas. What are the 3 formulas? First one, V is equal to U plus AT. Second, S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And third, V square is equal to U square plus 2AS. Now my dear children, जो चीज के बारे में पूछा नहीं है, हर एक लेटर दो फॉर्मूला में आता है. S के बारे में नहीं पूछा है तो जो फॉर्मूला में S है या जो फॉर्मूला के बारे में जो आपको लेटर या गिवन के बारे में नहीं पूछा है उसको ये फॉर्मूला से निकाल दो. मतलब S के बारे में कुछ नहीं बोला है, सो कहां पे S है? S यहां पे है तो ये फॉर्मूला को डिलीट करते हैं. S यहां पे है, ये फॉर्मूला को डिलीट करते हैं, तो we will have only this formula. That means for this numerical, which law of motion I'm going to take? I'm going to take the law of motion where V is equal to U plus AT. My dear students, formula लिखना बहुत important है क्योंकि आपको formula के marks मिलते हैं. Let's substitute. A U is given 0, A is given 2 and time is given 3. 2 into 3, 0 plus 6, I am getting 6. So my velocity will be 6 kilometer per hour, or I can also call it as 6 centimeter per second. Am I clear? So therefore, I am going to get this as the answer, my final statement. Therefore, my final velocity will be 6 centimeter per second. Now my dear students, when you talk about uniform motion or when you talk about laws of motion, आपको जो 3 formula दिया है, you need to learn these 3 formula and then write down the 5 variables, write down the value. जिस वेरिएबल के बारे में नहीं बोला गया है, वो वेरिएबल रिलेटेड जो भी फॉर्मूलाज है उसको इरेज कर दो या डिलीट कर दो. जो फॉर्मूला में वो वेरिएबल नहीं है वो फॉर्मूला लो and solve your equation. My dear students, I hope this short video before your exam has proved itself to be quite helpful. Please do not forget to share this video. If you like it, please hit the like button.